Hi everybody. Hope you're having a great Sunday. I wanted to come on and share with you a little venture that I took, and that was microblading my eyebrows. And I can tell you, I could not be happier. I am going to insert a photograph of what I look like without my application of eyebrow pencil and or powder, and I will insert it right here so you can see it. This is about 10 days post microblading. I'll kind of come in so you can see. Now, it is in the very first stage process, and it's kind of gone through its little bit of shedding that it does. And the color pigmentation is starting to settle in. And right in the front here and here, I just needed to put just 2 little strokes of my eyebrow pencil, and I will be returning back to the anesthetician who did my eyebrows in about 2.5 weeks. Yeah, because I think it'll be a little over 3 weeks when I have the second shading treatment done, and that's when they kind of fill in a little more of where they can see that maybe, you know, the pigmentation didn't take. And I actually want her to extend my eyebrows out a little bit longer, and we had talked about it at the first meeting, but that's a very super sensitive area, and to have it all done, that's kind of what she works on in phase 2. But I couldn't be happier. I cannot tell you. It would take me anywhere from 20 to 25 minutes to draw my eyebrows on. It's amazing to be able to come out of the shower with a wet face and wet hair and look in the mirror and actually go, oh, I have eyebrows. And I'll tell you, the first 4 or 5 days I was so paranoid because with this application and the type of shading or the coloring that they use, it's highly pigmented. She said, you don't have to worry about getting them wet. It's okay. They just don't want you to do any excessive rubbing or anything like that. It's just basically a cotton pad and, you know, pat them. And then you have to apply an A&D ointment that they provide for you 3 times a day. So to come out of a shower and look in the mirror and see eyebrows, those first few days, I was even afraid to just pat them with the little cotton pad. I was so afraid they were just going to wipe right off. They also provide you with healing pictures so that you can see as you progress. Everybody progresses at different levels, but at least you'll know what the stages are. Because about 3 or 4 days into it, I started noticing a lot of sparseness, some striations, and I was just like, ah. But once I looked at the photos, called them, sent pictures of what my eyebrows were doing in the healing process, and the response back, yep, all normal, it's great. And then they just start to, I guess you would want to say, they shred? No, that's not a good word. Peel? Not really even peel. They just kind of have to get rid of all of what was done, and they don't want you rubbing it and rubbing pigmentation off, or some people might have issues with a little scabbing, so you have to treat them very gingerly. But I am so happy with the way they look now, and now I can actually go to the hairdressers, get my hair washed, and not have to look at myself in the mirror with half an eyebrow on or the other one totally wiped off. I always had to carry an eyebrow pencil in my purse, because if it was excessively humid out or rainy and I got caught in it, you can bet raindrops would come down and smear my brow. And I've tried everything. I've tried the Wonder Brow and everything, that it still there is still enough of your brow, if you don't have any, that just leaves you looking very sparse. But anyways, I'm super excited about it. It's something that I would have never thought in my life that I ever would have done. You know, growing up, I had a unibrow. I had a very thick eyebrow. Over the years of plucking, and then probably over plucking, and probably never really knowing how to properly tweeze my eyebrows, and hormone changes, and just aging gracefully, as I would say, it happens. You start to lose and get thin, and I just never thought that it was an option. Now, I had looked into this for quite a while when, you know, when it started to come out, and just thought, wow, I would love to do that. Watched a few YouTubers who actually filmed the process, and there's a difference between having them microbladed and having them tattooed or feathered or whatever they're referring to. It's a little different process. One is used with the blade, the other is used with a tattoo gun. And I liked the looks and the way it looked so much more natural with the microblading. And I was so happy. I'm going to link the name of the place where I went and had them done. Now, it was in the state of Alabama. I was visiting, and like I said, I had looked into this and kind of checked out the profile pretty well, talked to the anesthetician about it, chickened out, and decided I'm not doing it. Saw some rough looking eyebrows done from other places, and just decided, no, I'll just keep on drawing them. And then just being gone for Easter time break in a week with my family and talking it over, and just, I decided to call the place that I had originally contacted to get a little more information and try to figure out, do I want to do this or not do this? And it just so happened the very next day she had one cancellation. I was only going to be in town at that point by another 4 days, and it was the holiday weekend, and she wouldn't be able to get me in for another month, and she happened to have a cancellation the next day, and so I took it. So I did not have a whole lot of time to sit there and worry about, oh, I shouldn't have, I should have, I shouldn't have. I just did it and thought, tomorrow's the day, and I'm going to do it, and I love them. I love them. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I can't even tell you. To get up in the middle of the night just to, you know, use the restroom or something and see my face in the mirror and just go, oh, eyebrows. And it's not because I left on old nasty eyebrow makeup. It's because they're there. I love them. So today I thought I would share that with you. And if you want to know about, just briefly, because I want to go ahead and tell you what I used on my face, but just briefly, they used a lidocaine, xylocaine type numbing, numbed me up really well. No needles. It's totally not invasive. And in that sense, where they're shooting needles, it's topical. And I felt nothing. Absolutely nothing. I could hear the etching going on, and if that's something that bothers you, then you know you need to consider it, but doesn't bother me. And I got through it. I mean, the whole process, I was there less than 2 hours, and I had no pain afterwards. It looked kind of dark at first, and then I had to put the A&D ointment on, so it looked gooey. But I got through those few days, and I had no headache. I think I had a little bleeding on this side, a little bit that she addressed as she was doing it, and that was about it. And then I had no after pain or anything. Actually have had absolutely no problems with it, and I did take good care of them. I was nervous, yeah, I was nervous, but I just relaxed, and I just told myself I've wanted to do this for so long, and I've been fortunate enough and blessed enough that I have the opportunity to do it, and so I'm going to do it. I'm not a person that does tattoos. I have no tattoos. And, but this is something that I think makes me feel good about me. And so why not? So anyways, today I just wanted to go over with you and tell you what I'm wearing on my face. And to always start, of course, I'm using the Rodan+Fields Redefine System. And that's the face wash, the toner, the AM moisturizing cream, and the multifunction eye cream. This is awesome. This is something I wish I would have had in my 20s. Just, you have to, because you know what? The best wrinkle that you can get is the one that never shows up on your face. So I encourage you, don't be like me. Don't have to reverse the effects. But anyways, I also want to show you quickly, sorry for my glass lines, but I'll come in and these are my eyelashes. I've been using the Last Boost now for probably, maybe 57 days. I did a video on my 53rd day, and I do have a coat of mascara on, and today I actually opened the Lancome Mascara. It's the Extreme, and I'm kind of sitting on the fence about it. It has a really nice, pretty black pigmentation, and this is the wand. It's so straight, and I kind of think I'm more used to a curvier wand, but the application of the mascara is very fine. And I've been using Bobbi Brown Smoky Eye Mascara. Love it, love it, love it. It's just kind of getting to the end of the tube, so that's why I opened a new tube, but I'm definitely repurchasing the Bobbi Brown. But I've been using Lash Boost, and I'm very happy with the results so far. Of course, it hasn't been a full 12 weeks or even 8 weeks, but my lashes are getting fuller. They definitely have length to them. And again, another product that is just absolutely wonderful, and I'm loving it. I have always had short, stumpy, fat, straight, lifeless lashes, so this is a great boost. Also, after washing and toning and moisturizing my face and putting on my eye cream, I went with, my first Hourglass primer. Love it. Been using this for a long time. And then today, I went ahead and put on the Clinique BB cream. This is in light medium. I like using this. When I want a full coverage, then I use my NARS. I'm a NARS fan and true to NARS. But this one is the Clinique BB cream. It's light. It does cover, and if I need just a little extra covering, then I just put on a little second application. Today, because I'm having some sinus issues the last few days, I did have a little more darker area under the eye, so I used my Tarte Shape Tape, and actually 2 little pinpricks on each side and blended it in, and that seems to have covered it. Even though I notice that when I'm having sinus and sinus drainage, and I don't want to give you all the gooey details, I end up with puffy and dark circled eyes. But this multifunction eye cream is the absolute best eye cream I have ever put my hands on, ever. And today for shadowing, I used the Tarte She Dreamed, She Believed, She Succeeded palette. It is really pretty. I have the blush on, and I have this under my eyebrows, this over my lids, and I use these two as both a transition color and a main lid cover color. And that's just about all I have on my face, and my lipstick is my YSL. So I decided to wear my Nouvelle rose gold pearls, and I'm wearing the Strand short, and I have the attached Strand wearing as a wrist bracelet. I love these pearls. I have a video, and I'll link that below, and you can see them. So, and I'm gonna say goodbye really quick because I'm running out of time. So until next time, be kind, be humble, and age gracefully. Bye.